Not entirely sure what to do with all of this. Hello, welcome to Laura's World. I'm Laura and I decided to do the same thing I do every day, just throw it up in a high bun and hope for the best. I'm wearing one of these purposely slouchy off one shoulder sweaters because it got pretty cold today. Right now it's 46 degrees Fahrenheit. Not terrible, but there's a nice chill in the air because finally it's autumn. But of course it says something. If you can't say anything nice, be sarcastic. I mean, if you're watching this and you know me in person, you're pretty much like, yeah, that's my shirt. It is long sleeve. Now I just rolled the sleeves up because, I don't know, otherwise I'd start doing this. My skin is still a hot mess, so I'm not going and scrubbing it with anything insane. I'm just going to do the Elemis for Radiance Cream Cleanse again, because that seems to be the most gentle and most effective thing I can do. Okay, that felt nice. This still hurts. Under here is very aggravated and annoyed. I had a little something going on here. There's nothing I can do, because, you know, that time. I just wear some pearls. Pearls on my head, pearls on my wrist. And pearls around my neck. Am I too much? Probably. So while I continue on with some skincare, mainly my Zit cream here, one of the drawbacks, I guess, to being the type of person that I am, making videos on YouTube, I don't know, I'm not going to sit here and call myself a content creator, although that's what somebody already called me. That title is reserved for people who have, like, tens of thousands of followers or beyond, and they make money, and I don't know about all that, but the problem is that when you make videos, there's a page like YouTube Studios, what it's called, to upload these videos, and you get analytics. And I try my best not to look at analytics. I try not to care about views and watch time and things of that nature, because I know my people, you know, my tribe of people who watch and comment and interact, and, you know, they're the people that I'm more interested in knowing opinions from, or, you know, knowing, oh, did they watch or not. But in these analytics, I've noticed my viewership has definitely gone down, which, again, okay, you know, I'm here doing this thing for me and for my friends, but the reason why I try to avoid looking at things like that is because I get a bad habit of taking that stuff personally. So, you know, like the same it was on my Instagram, not my personal Instagram, but my story Instagram with my Sims characters. That one, I had over 2,600 followers on that account at one time, and I just started handpicking, removing followers over a period of a week or so, and now I'm down to 1756, I think is the number. Anyway, the point is, I'm the kind of person, I've got the kind of personality that can become not obsessed, but just very attached to numbers. And that's no way to live. So when I see these analytics, because they're right in front of my face, I'm just like, oh. Well, I mean, all I do is talk about myself and my products and shit. I give a few droplets of anecdotes, a few droplets of education here and there, and yeah, that's what I do. And I know it's not for everyone. I gotta find that shirt that says I'm not for everybody. Man, if I had that shirt 2 years ago, I know a t-shirt wouldn't make a difference, but still, I needed to hear something like that 2 years ago. Once again, given the condition of my skin today, I'm going to skip right over the toner and go to a serum. And I can't do anything about this right now because it's too inflamed and aggravated and broken out, like over here and over here, yeah. So I'm just gonna let it heal a little bit. The scent du jour is English Laundry Notting Hill Femme with my crusty dusty nails. So this one isn't as complicated as some that I've worn recently. Nuances of bergamot, lemon and lime, body of jasmine and peppercorn. Yeah, I could get that. I'm getting a little bit of little citrus and a little bit of pepper, but not like hot. Not like a super warm fragrance. It's not as light and sweet as other things that I've worn. But yeah, I can definitely get kind of a muted citrus out of it, so I guess that's why the bottle's yellow. If I'm sounding a little wrung out here, I apologize. I want to do a video, and I don't want it to be a crappy video, but I'm so tired. And I don't know why I'm tired, because I got like 7 hours of sleep. But, yeah, you know, maybe part of it is because my husband's been gone. He finally got home around, maybe an hour ago. It's now at 12:16 a.m. on the East Coast. And he got home about an hour ago and went right to bed because he's got to be back to work at 7 o'clock in the morning. So these conventions are a lot of work, but they're absolutely worth it. And once they're done, everybody takes a collective sigh of relief, and hopefully he'll take a day or two off maybe, and maybe do something for my birthday, since on my birthday is an event that I'm apparently attending. I think I mentioned it. It's a bus into Philly. We'll see what happens. So I'm not going to do any makeup today. Maybe a lip if I find something sitting around. But yeah, I'm just going to kind of leave the blank canvas. But what I do want to try are a couple of skincare items. I know, my face is already a mess, but you know what? I'm at the point maybe something new will help. So what I have here is 4 different products. The first one is, these are all samples, except I know that this one isn't, but anyway. The Peter Thomas Roth Even Smoother Glycolic Retinol Resurfacing Serum. Maybe. There we go. So I want to give that a try. Okay, prime. Oop, there we are. Okay. Hopefully that is enough product for my face. Strange smell. It's not an offensive smell, but what can I compare this to? Well, it's not, but it's almost like an old lotion. I don't know, I'm probably way off. With like a hint of oatmeal? Either that or my nose is broken. But I do have to say, it doesn't absorb as quick as my Genifique, but it absorbs pretty quick. And my skin actually is liking it. It's feeling very, quenched somehow. Resurfacing serum. Resurfacing is supposed to, I figured that'd be a little aggressive, but oh, my skin likes it. Matter of fact, this is not hurting as much. I don't think it's just because of this, but I mean, I ran over it with my hands and didn't feel the same pain, so. Alright, next we have this Clarins Total Eye Lift Replenishing Eye Concentrate. Okay. Take it out of the box here. Look how cute. Look at this little thing. Look how cute this is. That is so cute. What does this say? 0.1 ounces. Itty bitty little thing. Alright. So I was watching, what was I watching? Well, the Welsh Twins, I think it was. I could be wrong, don't quote me. But, he mentioned something in passing. The skincare one. I can't remember which one. Is it Robert? The one that does skincare. Anyway, he made a comment in passing that made me think. He said, now this is a sample size, rather a trial size. Did we ever stop and think what the difference between a sample and a trial is? Think about it. Think about the language. Like the verbiage of it. A trial and a sample. A sample is kind of like a one-time, right? Have a sample of this candy. Have a sample of this stew. I don't know. I'm just pulling shit out of my hair. But a trial, you know, sign up for this and get a free month trial of this magazine or something. You see what I'm getting at? Like a sample is a one-time or a one-off, whereas a trial is several uses to really get to know what it is that you are trialing. So, in a way, a lot of these products, they're listed as samples, but, I mean, they're kind of trials. Like, I'm pretty sure I can get a week's worth of eye cream out of this if I'm very, conservative. Like, look, that's all I'm gonna take for my eye. You can't really... There you go. And I'm sure I could get at least 4, 5, maybe even a week out of it. So just some food for thought. I don't know. I don't know if it's really that important, but just something I found interesting in passing. Another thing I found interesting in passing. There's spill channels, like tea channels, which I hate to say this word, trigger. I don't like the word trigger. Like, that triggers me. Like, that is legitimate. I'm not saying it's not, because I personally have like a ton and a half of triggers. But it's just the use of that word is kind of getting overused. So, I don't know. I don't think I want to say trigger. I think I want to say being set off, or something set off my PTSD. But just thinking of the word T page absolutely sets off my PTSD. And that's going back to the debacle in the Sims community on Instagram. I will get to that story at some point. I'm just not strong enough to tell it right now. But, yeah, there were T pages. Actual T pages run by people with no hobbies to take down others in the Sims community. Why? Because they thought it was fun? I don't know. Tearing people down is fun for some people. But I see these tea channels, and I'm just like, ugh. But I wound up watching a couple of episodes, and it's like they're not presented in such a way that it's super drama. These two that I found are actually presenting evidence mixed with opinions, but they differentiate between what's opinion and what's fact. And they don't make fun of people necessarily. It just seemed like not as toxic as a T page on Simstagram. It's called Simstagram. So, I mean, that made me feel a little bit better. But the reason I'm bringing this up anyway, in a roundabout way, there's rumors that Jeffree Star and Shane Dawson are doing another collab, which I'm here for. I don't know, they did like a 19-part collab a couple years ago. No, I'm just kidding. It was like 7 parts. I don't know. And I found it to be interesting. A lot of people feel that series was a little bit redeeming for Jeffree, although he still got into trouble. But now I'm hoping that if it's true that they are collabing again and doing another series or even just a video, I'm here to watch it because I'm interested to see. I get the feeling that Shane has not learned his lesson. I don't really have much of an opinion on him. He only thing I could say about him is he seems to like drama. He seemed very sweet in the videos, but then you look at other things that he's done or he did. I mean, and I've talked about it in the comments with other people. I'm not going back. We're not dredging up people's past. We're talking about what's going on now. And from what's going on now, he seems to be repeating some of his bad behaviors. But I'm not here to take anyone down, so I'm not going to go into it. There's that. Then, oh my god, Jeffree Star lost a tooth. I'm laughing because he was laughing. That was comical the way he expressed it. He kept smiling and showing it and laughing. And then he did a video in one of his, I think it was his Instagram stories, where he showed the dentist fixing his tooth. So that was wild. That's the dangers of veneers, you know. They're scary. If you don't get them done by the right person, you are screwed. I'm just going to put my Milk Makeup lip gloss on. Gloss, balm, whatever you want to call it. Lip glaze, I don't know. It has healing powers. So, just a little bit. So that maybe by the time I'm done talking, I can put some color on or something. We'll see. Oh, my insulin pump battery has died. Oops, I gotta go replace that. Alright, now that that's done, some kudos to the hubs. We're kind of, because he's been so busy and I have trouble going out, the cupboard is a little bit bare. There are some things in the freezer, but they require cooking, and I'm just too much of a nervous Nelly. I literally will sit and shake, so I don't really feel like burning myself or, you know, worse. But he went out and he stopped at we'll call it a regional convenience store. It's very specific, so if I name it, I might give everything away. But he asked me what I wanted, so I asked for a cheeseburger and just get me chocolate. Just get me chocolate because I need chocolate. And he came home with this. I love him. I love them to pieces. I got my Twix and I got my Reese's. You can't go wrong. There's chocolate, there's peanut butter, there's caramel. I'm a happy girl. Well, I mean, except for, you know, this situation, but I'm a happy girl to have some chocolate. Next, we have the Ordinary Hyaluronic Acid 2% plus B5 hydrators and oils. Okay, I guess that's a line put out by the Ordinary. Vegan hyaluronic acid. Okay. Let's see. Directions. Apply a few drops to face AM and PM before creams. Can do. Alright, so it's the typical Ordinary bottle. I have that Ordinary red peel stuff. Oh, I guess not today. I just never used it because I'm kind of afraid to. I don't know. Weirds me out a little bit. Doesn't really smell like much, but what it does smell like, it's not perfumed or anything. That actually felt pretty good. I don't know if it was on purpose, but it felt a little bit cooling. At least temporarily. Again, it absorbs faster than average. Still a little bit, I could still feel a little lingering, but not much. Not much at all. Yeah. Okay. Alright. And finally, the moisturizer, Vichy. You know how much I love Vichy. Aqualia Thermal Rehydrating Cream. It says dry to very dry skin. I'm going to take kind of a gamble on this because I've got some extremely dry patches going on right now. And, I'm gonna try it. It says it's a very rich cream. But I really like Vichy products. And I'm probably saying it wrong, but I don't really care. It actually smells kind of like if you've ever gone to a nail salon and they come around and put lotion on your hands, like super aloe lotion. That's kind of what this smells like. Like nail salon aloe lotion, which is weird because this is skin moisturizer, face moisturizer. Surprise! Here's my tank top for the night. Take it easy with some cacti. I love cacti. I have a few succulents. I don't understand. 3 of them have died, 4 of them are okay, and they've all been treated the same, and they all had the same care instructions, so I don't quite understand why some lived and some didn't. So I'm very sad about, especially one of them. It was one of those, like, 3-sided kind of triangular looking cacti with the pink flower at the top. You know, pink. Kind of my thing. And it just withered, and no matter what I did, I moved it to the window, I moved it away from the window, I put water, I stopped putting water, like nothing I did was fixing it, and it just died. Sad day. Anyway, yeah, so the cacti on my shirt say, take it easy. So the skin on my face is feeling quite happy, although still very visibly irritated. Overall, it likes what I put on it, so that's more products that I know I can use. That's cool. I will check again in the morning to see... What is that? Don't tell me I have another zit coming in. Oh my goodness, I can't even. Let's hope I don't have another zit coming in, because if I do, I give up. I mean, zits are a fact of life. I'm a little old for this shit. Alright, and I'm not going to do a whole lip, but what I am going to do is somewhat of a lip. I'm going to use this Super Slick Lip Jelly by Clover, or Clover by Clove and Hallow. This is a brand that is often featured on Super Great. And this jelly, Super Slick Lip Jelly, is very, very thick. Like, you could see the tail. It's almost like reaching for the container. Like, isn't that crazy? Isn't that crazy? It's like defying gravity. I almost broke into song. If you know, you know. Defying gravity. Wicked. So anyway, this strange I don't understand science. Anyone can explain that to me, that'd be great. But here we go. Just a little more. All right. So now I have this nice, thick, but not sticky jelly, kind of oil gloss. I don't want to call it oil. It's not sticky. It's not heavy. It is slick, but it's thick. Slick, thick. I was trying to be a poet for a minute. Very, very, very tiny, tiny hint of a tint. Not much, but definite shine. So, yay! Alright, friends. I'm going to bed. I am tired, and hopefully I'll be able to sleep and sleep in a little bit. That would be very desirable. A little sleep. Alright, I'm going to call it a night. I am tired, and I am going to bed. But it was fun, and I hope you enjoyed hanging out with me tonight, or today, or whenever you're watching this. I hope you're all doing very well. Please take care of yourselves. Make sure to hydrate, get plenty of water. Coffee and tea dehydrates you, so if you drink coffee and tea, follow it up with some water. Make sure to put that SPF on your face, whether it's sunny or cloudy, and have the day that you deserve, which I hope is fabulous. Bye!